I forgot my line.
Hello.
Hey, I'm Red.
What's up, y'all? It's Blue Diamond.
Gold Diamond, apparently.
Today, we're going to be talking about history. Not only history, but history that impact our culture. About the one and only, everybody's favorite TV granddad. And yes, I'm talking about granddad. Like, come on, granddad. John Witherspoon.
And today I'm going to be talking about Eddie Murphy.
Today we are going to be talking about Bob Marley. We love that man.
Talking about the all-amazing Jamie Foxx.
Let's get into it. John Witherspoon was just a regular man from Michigan, Detroit. But what I'm going to talk about is from where everybody just reminds him off of.
What did he say?
Is the Boondocks. Because, like, this shit was generational. You're telling your granny about the Boondocks.
Okay, first thing to know about Eddie Murphy. 1, he had a brother. 2, his brother dead. Murphy was born in Brooklyn, New York, to a mother and a father. I don't know their names.
He was born in Jamaica on February 6th. I don't know what zodiac sign that is, but it's a sign. It's one of them. Bob Marley, really cool dude. His career was actually pretty political, even though he himself wasn't very political. He had very strong views about his people and the honest struggles that go on in third world countries.
So, we know Jamie Foxx as a singer, as a producer, as an actor, as a father. But do we really know Jamie Foxx as Eric Bishop? No, we don't. So, Jamie Foxx was his comedian name. He created that name after he lived in a town full of black and white people that were separated by a fucking railroad track. So black people on this side and white people on this side. Cool.
And it's really cool because he actually was one of, I think he's like the first like big artist to go like international from a third world country. So go Bob. But part of that is because of the messages in his music. So he's changing the world one message at a time.
He was born to Linda and Charles Edward Murphy. Charles Edward Murphy was his father. He left his family when Eddie was around the age of 7, and then he got stabbed 5 years later. He was also an up-and-coming stand-up comedian.
The show in itself really expressed on how the black demographic is as a whole. Yes, it was mainly jokes, but it really put a standpoint and point to us towards what we see and what we experience as a black culture. And John Witherspoon as granddad, most perfect role for that man. Like, just thinking of the set of the Boondocks in general. Don't know what happened to his parents. I could, but I don't feel like looking it up. Don't know what happened. But you got black grandfathers and 2 black kids, no more than like 10 years old. And they're just trying to survive in a white suburban neighborhood.
He had, I believe, at least one assassination attempt on him. And luckily they failed, but you know, they eventually succeeded, I think. Eventually.
But interesting fact about Eddie Murphy is he was the first actor to receive $1 million for his first film ever. He has 10 kids. He shot to fame on the sketch comedy show SNL and was a regular cast member from 1980 to 1984.
So, subtext and a quick text of Friday. You got Craig and Day Day living on the south side of LA. It makes sense because it rhymes. And then you got his father and then his wife. Now, John Witherspoon's role was an animal catcher. When I tell you he catched them animals, nigga, I'm lying. He did not catch shit in that movie. I didn't see him catch one dog. All I saw was this might be accurate, but I'm pretty sure Chihuahua bit him in the nuts. Nah. But one scene I do remember from Friday, well, we all remember scenes from Friday, because come on, man. Like, bye, Felicia. Anyways, so one scene is when, I hope y'all remember when Craig got his gun, when he got the gun for the first time when he was going against Debo. And then, as Craig is in his room, like, you ready to Swiss cheese this nigga on no grilled cheese type shit. Then next thing you know, here comes John Witherspoon. I don't remember his name. Nigga, you know who I'm talking about. He comes in and gives the most heartfelt speech about gun violence, especially during in South LA, because it was very prominent in the 90s and 80s, just from the Crips, the Bloods, the Pirus, all them niggas. What he said in that movie was, I don't know the exact words, but what I'm gonna say is, from what I got from that movie, you don't beat a man with this. The only way you can truly beat a man is with this. And if you know, you know. But I'm gonna explain to it anyways, because I'm really drunk. But you have to realize that yes, it's so easy to kill someone. Like, that's just life. Real. But like, I feel like one point niggas forgot how to take losses. I'm gonna let you ponder.
And he was also adopted. He was adopted by people he considered to be his grandparents. Cool. So Jamie Foxx is an African American man with no real father figure, no real mother figure. Sound like a lot of us. In the midst of all of his shit, in the midst of all of his, terrible freaking life that everybody fucking lives. Everybody lives a terrible life. He's created a name for himself that he thought was gender neutral. And when you have a gender neutral name, then you get choose for more shit, because they don't know if you're a woman or if you're a man, if you're black, if you're white. They don't know shit about you, so they can't make any assumptions. So because of that, he got amazing roles in comedy. Oh my gosh. And then we all know him from the Jamie Foxx show in 2004, 2003, 2004, some shit like that. A while ago. You really first saw him, if you know, then you know, the Wayne's brother in Living Color. Yeah, he ate that shit up, and that's what gave him his own show. I chose Jamie Foxx because, in my mind, he's a historian. In my mind, he showed everybody that no matter where the fuck you come from, who raised you, what happened in your life, anything whatsoever, you can survive. And not only can you survive, you can make it 10 times fold of whatever the fuck you started with. And another thing that I love about him is Jamie Foxx always thanks God for everything that he gets. Always. Even in this new comedy special on Netflix, when this man almost died, this man was praising God that he's freaking survived. Now let's really think about it. Where we started and where we are. So that's why I like Jamie Foxx, because he's black excellence personified. He's a man of the Lord, and he shows me every day that no matter where I started from, we should make it.
Minute pause to drink to that. Viewers, if you're drinking with us, make sure you let us know. And let's pour one up for Jamie Foxx. Pour one up for black excellence.
Pour one up for Bob Marley. Pour one up for Eddie Murphy. Pour one up for Witherspoon.
And that's a wrap, people. All right, hold on. I just now forgot. What was we doing? Ooh, I forgot my line.
There's not a line. Say your name.
To have the craziest that shit pictures is insane.
He stayed in touch with his roots for shizzle. What a guy.
Just quiet on the set. Shit. I mean, not shit. Sugar honey iced tea. Hold up. Get off.